Hi, and welcome to Jobcare Live. Today, we're trying something new. Over the past year, we've had to explore new ways of connecting with people and, exploring ways in which we've been able to keep our courses going. We've had the great privilege of being able to transition to working online and hosting our courses via Zoom and being able to talk to some industry experts in our streams, that we're able to put out on YouTube. It's a way in which we've been able to connect with hundreds of people over the past year and help them to find work. So we're going to try something new. And what we're going to do on a monthly basis on a Friday, we're going to run a stream that we call Jobcare Live. It'll also be available for you to listen to again, kind of later on at a time that suits you. And we'll put it out on a number of different platforms. What we're going to do this morning is just a little kind of introduction to it and get a sense of some of the things that we're going to talk about. We're going to have lots of different areas we're going to focus on over the coming months and just to kind of bring experts in and explore those topics. Next week, we're going to bring in some of our in-house expertise. We've got 4 of the members of staff from Jobcare, all kind of ranging from different backgrounds and kind of different lengths of tenures at Jobcare. I've been at Jobcare for 4 years now, and it's been a real kind of joy to work there. It's been really interesting to work alongside people who are in their journey, trying to find work, find the motivation, develop the skills, and work on a toolkit to get back to work. It's been a real pleasure, but it's impossible to do that alone. And I work with some amazing people on our team, as well as tons of volunteers. So it's absolutely great to have people that are connected to us. This morning, I'd love to introduce you to 2 of our team, Ian Ridpath and Matthew Huber, who are going to join us on screen now. We'll ask them a little bit about where they're at and kind of where they've joined us from. Morning, gents. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks, Roly. Well, I'll go first. I'll introduce myself. I'm
Cool,
Ian. I am the Jobclub leader. I have been at Jobcare for the last year and a half now, actually. The majority of that has been in a pandemic, so I've been working remotely from home. I've done a lot of administrative work. I've done a lot of getting to know the staff online in a virtual setting, so I'm very used to this platform now. In fact, it's almost it'll almost feel odd to be back in the building at some point.
Yeah. And what was your background before you joined Jobcare?
It's very varied. How long do you have, Roly? How long do you have?
You've got about 60 seconds.
60 seconds. Okay. Well, a lot of my background is in management, is in administration, but the vast majority of my work is in camp management. So running camp and retreat centers. I've spent a number of years in America running retreat centers. I've done, prior to that, I did a lot of youth work, but I've got a lot of administrative background, management background prior to coming here. There's a long-ranging story beyond that, but you said I had 60 seconds, so that should minimize the version.
Great, thanks. And thanks for all you do bring to our team. I think it's really obvious in the ways that we've developed over the past year that your skill set has been fundamental in us growing. So we really appreciate it.
Thanks, Roly.
Great, thanks for that. Ian, Matthew, what about yourself? How long have you been with Jobcare, and kind of what was your role previous to Jobcare? What else have you been up to?
Yeah, I started at Jobcare around the same time Ian did. In fact, everybody assumes that we knew each other beforehand or that we're brothers of some kind because we started right at the same time.
Your accents are almost identical.
Yeah, they're identical.
I can see why that would be confusing.
It really is.
Yeah, you can tell it's that North Tipperary drawl. Yes. Anyway, my name is Matthew. Been with Jobcare a year and a half. Before that, I did worked in different charities in Dublin and from the United States. And I've done coaching with artists and worked as an artist for a little while. But I'm the leader of our Jobseekers course, which is a hands-on workshop around the basic job seeking skills. And that's really the thing I enjoy about it is that it is really hands-on. It's getting to know the job seekers that we're working with, and helping them overcome whatever obstacle they're facing, and helping them to find the right career that'll work for them.
Excellent. You kind of mentioned that, and I'm just wondering, like, what one service that Jobcare offered to job seekers would you recommend that people kind of investigate or maybe sign up for? Might be obvious with you, Matthew. Do you want to?
Well, because I lead it, I think the Job Seekers course is amazing. Brilliantly led. No, I think one of the really key pieces is understanding your CV and having a good quality CV that you feel confident in, something that you can send in for any application. But if you understand what's on your CV, it will actually inform so many other parts of the job seeking process. A good CV will help you write a good cover letter. A good CV will guide you through your interview. And so if you understand that piece and how it reflects your job history, but also cast a vision for what your future career will look like, it can be something really valuable.
And it's safe to say that getting that understanding will be part of one of the kind of outputs of going through the course.
That's right. That's one of the first pieces that we do, is helping you build a good quality CV, write an effective profile that will get the rest of your CV read. And so we take a lot of time on that, and we work closely with a few volunteer facilitators that help us review those CVs and make sure not just that they're readable, but like I said, casting a vision for future career in line with what your work history has been.
Right,
and I don't think can I pitch in as well and say that?
Please, yeah.
So there's a lot of different things that Jobcare offers, and I'm sure we'll go into more of this next week on our panel. But there's a big variety of things. There is the Job Seekers course. There is another JobNet program that we run. There are individual help assistance with CVs, with interview prep. There's a wide range of things that we offer, because a lot of people come to us from a lot of different backgrounds. You know, we have some people who come to us who never have had a CV, and we are the first port of call to give them assistance. There are people who have been in banking or are airline pilots or astrophysicists who come to us and have only ever been in that industry and don't know how to switch industry. There's people from a whole gamut of backgrounds. And I think one of the beauties of Jobcare is that we're able to offer something for everybody. You know, no matter what their background, there's a lot of different pieces of assistance that we can offer.
That's perfect to wrap that up there in kind of one offering. Absolutely. Where can people go to find out a little bit more about Jobcare? Obviously, people are watching this on YouTube or one of our social channels, but where can people go?
Jobcare.ie. Head on there. Everything is on our website. You can register on our website as well. Now, we've migrated a lot of things online. We are a 21st century company at this point. But yeah, you can find us on jobcare.ie. We are on all social media platforms. There's a lot of our offerings on LinkedIn as well. We work a lot with LinkedIn. So you can find us all on there. Each individually, you can connect with us and network with us on there. Networking is a big thing for us at Jobcare, so we'll be more than happy to network with you on LinkedIn. But jobcare.ie is where you would go.
And just one last question, Ian. Do you have to be kind of like registered in the Irish kind of unemployment system to be able to join our programs?
You don't need to be registered in the Irish unemployment system. Actually, there's a number of different people who come to us from a number of different backgrounds. They may have been made redundant. They may have come straight out of education. They may have. They may not be. We're based in Dublin. They may not be based in Dublin. They may be based around the country. And we have people from all over the country. Actually, we have people from different parts of Europe as well joining our programs at this point. So yeah, there is a wide variety of people who come. There's not just one place you have to come to us from.
Oh, that's great to hear. And I think just to kind of wrap it up, because we're really only just doing this to kind of give a teaser for what's going to come next week. This is something we're going to run every month, and we'll kind of put the word out as to what our upcoming topics are and who the experts who are coming to speak to us. But make yourself free next Friday. We'll put the details of when we're going to be going live, but obviously you'll also be able to follow along afterwards when we promote this this offering. And if you know people who need assistance job seeking at the moment, please forward this on. We'd love to get the news fire and wired that Jobcare is here to help. Matthew, just before we go, is there kind of any one thing that you could like offer to somebody on, one thing that someone could do today to help their job seeking?
I think the initial step that's helpful for anybody, as Ian said, is networking. So don't be afraid to let people know that you're looking for work. You might have friends or family members that know of a job opening or know somebody who might be hiring. So don't be afraid to tell them. Everybody goes through a season at some point in their lives where they're looking for work. And it may be finding a better job, or it might be looking for something more stable, or because of the pandemic, it's been a while since you've had full-time employment. But don't be afraid to let people know, because we all want to help somebody else, and so nobody will be out there judging you because you're unemployed right now. So let people know and invite them to help you.
That's perfect. Thanks very much. So next week, we're also going to be joined by Sadhbh, Dennedy and Michael Molloy, two of our other colleagues. And they're going to bring some of their experience and their understanding of their own journeys and their own stories, as well as an opportunity to kind of share some of their tips and kind of experiences in terms of helping you get back to work. So come and join us again next week when we go live with Jobcare Live next week, next Friday.